So, yeah, so I'm using Jeffy. So what I said was I usually use Miracle Grow or Jeffy, but whatever seed starting mix you guys like, then go ahead, use it. But if you're a beginner, I suggest Jeffy or Miracle Grow. They're pretty good and very affordable too. Or some people like to make their own. And there's a lot of good YouTubers that are gardeners that show you how to make a seed starting mix. So you could check them out too if you just don't want to buy your own and just make your own, and go ahead, you're all for it. So with a seed starting mix, what you want to do is always you want to as you can see, it's very dry. So what you want to do is always you want to moisten it. So I like to use half a cup of water. And I had in my thing a little bit more than half a cup. So to this much of soil. So that's I would probably say like 10 cups of soil. And you just want to mix it. So this is something that you're going to get your hands dirty. So if you're not scared of getting your hands dirty, then you're going to enjoy doing this. And if you don't like to get your hands dirty, go ahead, use some gloves. But I love the feel of soil. So I'm just gonna wet this. I'm just gonna mix this. And what you want is so that your soil can hold up a clump. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more water, but well, I'm just gonna mix it a little bit more. And you want to go down because that's where the water goes. So just keep mixing it. And once your soil, you start to hold your soil and it clumps up like this. You don't want it to crumple. You want it to clump up. So pre-moisten your seed starting mix. This is what you want, and my puppy and my cat are playing. Sorry. So there you go, and this is what you want. Okay, and then I'll show you the next step. Put you down right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use these Jiffy little. I think these are peat pots. I believe that's what they're called. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use these. And then here I'm just gonna do 2, and these are gonna go in my garden plot. I'm gonna put to sow in these containers some squash. And the reason I'm doing it in these because squash is doesn't like to get transplanted. So the roots are very delicate, so sometimes they go into shock and they die. So these recyclable, you can plant these in the soil. What I do, I just remove the bottom, and then the plant wouldn't know that it has been transplanted. So what you want to do, what I'm doing is I'm just thumb packing it, and that's what you want to do, and like that. And then I'm just gonna put my seed in the middle. I'm gonna do one more with squash, pumpkins, cucumbers. You want to do these little pots because they really don't like to get. They don't like their roots to get messed up. They don't like to be bothered, so to say. So thumb pack it. I think I add a little bit too much on this one. Okay. And that's what you want to do. And set this aside. I don't have any labels, so I won't label it, but I know what I sold. Okay, so I'm just going to choose which ones I'm going to do. and then I'll bring you back. So, I'm gonna do a zucchini squash and a cocozella squash, which is like this, which is a really good squash that I love. So, what you want to do is get your little containers, get your seed, and just put it in the middle. Get your other little seed and put it in the middle. And then I like to press it down. Oops. Get some soil. And just cover it. And these will be going to my garden plot once they're ready for transplant. Once they're ready to be moved to their permanent home. And then water them, and then let them grow, let them sprout. Put them in a sunny area. If you have a heating mat, go ahead, put it in the heating mat. My puppy and my cat are playing, sorry. And then just let them do what they do, and then enjoy once harvest comes. And then of course I'll show you I'll show you from sowing to harvest and in between.